Celebrities are known for making weird requests in the green room.
A petting zoo with only baby ponies.
I can get you a Diet Coke.
No, petting zoo or nothing.
This is a hot dog as a sandwich.
Yay.
Ketchup is a smoothie.
Yeah, I put ice in my cereal, so what?
That makes no sense.
A hot dog is a sandwich.
A hot dog is a sandwich.
What? Welcome to our podcast, A Hot Dog is a Sandwich, the show we break down the world's biggest food debates. I'm your host, Josh Scherer, and joining me today is a hilarious actress and comedian who you can see live on her Keeping 'Em Hard tour or check out her Netflix special, Filth Queen. Steph Tolev, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. And if you're under the age of 19, do not watch that special.
Is that it's a U19 situation?
I think it is. I guess 18s can, but I think that's the gap.
What are the bits that you're most worried about a young person watching in that special? I think this is actually really good marketing for it.
Well, I don't know. You know what? Maybe it's good. I think I would be a good sex ed teacher
I think you really would.
because I'd scare kids into being celibate. You know what I mean? Like I'm terrifying, and my stories are all real. So I feel like if they heard, they'd be like, "That's what it is."
You do have a little bit of a
that.
scared straight energy too.
It is.
If you ever watch, kind of like just shaking a kid.
I
It's
do.
like, you will get venereal disease. It's kind of great.
I know, and I wish because I'm Canadian, so we didn't really have the same marketing you guys had, or the same schooling about like sex ed. So I think I got off easy. So
How does
now,
Canadian sex ed differ from? This is something I've never thought about in my life.
I think you guys show way more graphic videos because when I bring it up, you guys say crazy stuff, and we only had like one video of like a birth. But apparently
weird.
you guys showed like herpes and like
Yeah. We had
never
a lot of.
we didn't see that. We just
There
had
was
like
a lot
weird
of
gym
pus.
teacher.
There was a lot of pus and a lot of red blisters in our
Yeah,
sex ed.
no, I don't remember any of that.
I was
remember
at an abstinence-only sex ed school. That was a public school, but surrounded by a really big megachurch.
Oh,
And so they were abstinence only.
Oh,
But some of the teachers, they went rogue, and they were like teaching you the real
they should have
stuff.
brought me in.
They should have brought you in.
I should have been like a for hire, like on Craigslist, just like scared straight for hire, commanding like, look, kids, I got nothing to do with the teachers of the church here, but listen up, keep it in your pants.
Speaking of sex ed, I did think about calling this podcast Top 5 Regional Rib Styles to Spice Up the Bedroom, because that is my favorite joke from Filth Queen. But I mean, I think the answer is it's Memphis dry rub, right?
I like a saucy rib.
Yeah. Wait, in the bedroom or just for eating?
I mean both.
Okay,
I mean for both. I mean, I'm not gonna. The sheets are already soiled. I may as well get some barbecue sauce on them. I like a sticky, like a honey smoky.
I agree with that. I agree, and I think though once you start tracking ants into the bedroom, I think then that's the problem.
Well, that's a big problem.
Which maybe I've like so many people assume because I'm like actually a chef. The podcast is just something I sort of stumbled into. But people like, oh, you must love incorporating food into the bedroom. And I'm like, it's completely the opposite.
No, it's really. To be honest, I don't.
Yeah.
It's very gross. It's separate. I like to have my teeth brushed before I flossed. Then we get in the bedroom. Because
Yeah.
I've had a rib incident before where a guy ate a lot of ribs and didn't quite wash his hands. And then he tried to get in there. And I was like, what am I smelling right now? Rib sauce. And
Yeah.
I was like, get those rib fingers away from me. And I've had the opposite, which a guy ate a lot of hot wings and did the old schlibbity. And that, you know what? Hot sauce burns wherever it goes.
It only takes one. I once canceled a date because I did it to myself. I was just peeing, but I was here and I was cooking, making like a habanero salsa. And I was peeing, not thinking about anything. And then suddenly I felt a tremendous burn. And I had to call this girl and cancel a date and be like, hey, so unfortunately I did get a habanero seed in my pee hole.
Oh, no.
And it's just, I mean, not like,
Also,
but like
how
it was, but it was kind
smug
of
of you to think anything was going to happen. How dare you? You should have just gone and been a pleasant, nice man.
You sound just like her. No, it was burning me so badly. I was so uncomfortable. But
Well, because that's the thing with hot sauce, and I'm sure you know, I used to work at a wing restaurant. We had like a hot sauce eating competition, and you have to sign a waiver.
Yeah.
And a guy, I one time it happened, a guy went down, he didn't wash his hands, and he peed, he came back, he was crying, and I was like, oh, you gotta. So then I had to tell every guy, and I felt creepy. I'm like, listen up, kid, if you gotta go wash your pee. And they're like, what is, you're grossing me out. But you have to.
Yeah, having a server at a hot wing restaurant mention my genitals in any sort of regard, it's
Unacceptable.
unacceptable, I think.
It's
entirely.
bizarre. I don't want to do this, but
Yeah.
I watched this kid cry, and he was down there for a while.
Sure, no, you are a hero.
I
as-
am
as
here.
we
You know
talked
what? Saying it from you first. That's fine.
about. Today we're talking about weird celebrity requests on riders. You're about to embark on a tour.
Yes.
You've been on tours before. You've performed all around the country and countries.
Yes.
What do you have on your rider, and do you have a strategy for it?
Mine is so boring, and I like this question because I keep hearing other people's writers, and I keep stealing things from there. I only have right now sugar-free Red Bull, water, and a veggie and hummus tray. That's it.
How did you get to those things? I want to hear the
I
psychology
had
behind all of
nothing
them.
before. I only had water, and then I panicked and I wanted a Red Bull one day. Here's the problem. I feel rude. I feel
100%.
rude.
That's a
very
big part of it.
Canadian of me. I feel rude making them go out and get me specific things. Because I went to one club in Milwaukee, and there's a bunch of weird stuff there, like oatmeal, peanut butter unopened, all these weird, like, I'm like, what is all this? And they're like, and the way they're like, well, this one comic made us go out and they didn't even touch it. And they had this like sass to them. And I was like, I don't want to be that comic that makes everyone go out of their way.
Yeah.
So I try to be healthy. I usually get dinner before anyways. I'm like, I want a little snack after, but I'm realizing broccoli and cauliflower are very bad for meet and greet. Because I'm having the work, I go out there, I'm like, and then I have like poo breath, and I'm like talking to people, I'm like, it's the broccoli, and they're like, okay, sure, whatever.
I think if you address the poo breath, it makes it a lot worse. I think if you, I kind of like a smelly person who doesn't acknowledge it.
Really?
You know, 'cause I've worked out at public gyms for a long time, and in some people, there's like an actual, it's a pathology, it's a disease that they have, this body odor that is immensely terrible. And there's some people that you can tell. I think there's some people where I'm like, this is a chemical emanating from you that you cannot control. No amount of deodorant. I think this exists.
I don't think it does. I think my nose is so big I can smell from a mile away. This is the problem. This thing I can honk. I can sniff. I can sniff when I walked in here. I just think it's people being laziness with bathing.
I don't know. I feel like, Meg, if you have any time to do any research right now on like...
Maybe it is. I feel like people have halitosis. You can smell from down there. But okay, so this weekend, embarrassing. I just bought this shirt from North Carolina. I wore it in the meet and greet line. I didn't wash it. I just got it from a thrift store.
Mm-hmm.
So during the show, I started sweating, but because it's a thrifted shirt, it became somebody else's smell. I was like,
that's
and I was
crazy.
like, I smell so bad.
It gets activated by
Yes,
the heat and
yes,
stuff. Yeah,
exactly.
no
So
shit.
I was like a perverted man. I was stinking up on the stage. So I said on stage, I go, this man said bad things. I smell. Get in the meet and greet line. I already told everybody on stage to smell. This guy comes right to me and goes, oh yeah, you reek. And I'm like, oh my God. And I got so embarrassed. I put my leather jacket on. So now I'm sweating in the meet and greet profusely, broccoli in my teeth. I'm like, now I'm the stinky comedian. So maybe you're right. Maybe I can't get rid of the smell and I just stink. But I want to have more. I just heard somebody had like this. Okay, yeah. I have some comics have like I had a guy on my party yesterday. He brings in a rotisserie chicken on his, and I'm like, I want that now.
Who's the comic? Name him. Dish.
Well, he's an actor, a musician. Sorry, Spencer Sutherland.
Is he Jax? Is he worried about protein goals?
Yeah. See, that's the thing.
That's the key.
But I was like, I'm like, ooh, slippy fingers too. That'd be a nice way to not touch anybody in the meet and greet line. I'm like, sorry, I can't touch you. I got rotisserie fingers.
Wait, this is on his rider, or he brings it with him?
On his rider.
Okay.
He's got
I think
chicken.
Because like with the hummus and veggies, you probably just, in case you're very famished, in case you have to skip dinner, hummus, healthy, fiber, got some protein, calorie dense. Like it's nice. It fills you up a little bit.
I'm not thinking all that, but yes.
I'm trying to like analyze
I should be
yours.
thinking. Yeah, mine's boring. Mine's nothing. I wish I had something more. And like now I'm going to incorporate Diet Coke
Smart.
because that's what I like. I'm trying not to drink alcohol, so I don't want that in the rider. And that's it. I'm like, I don't know what else to do back there.
Sure. I get that.
Like, because then I'll start pigging out, and I don't want to be pigging. But I like. Do you have a rider when you go somewhere?
It's like relatively new for me, but I started doing, a lot more kind of festival, like food festivals on stage and stuff like that. And so for the first time, maybe like 2 years ago, I had to fill out a rider. And I said 5-hour energy shot because caffeine in case I can't find coffee. I know I can have energy. And I said, just a protein bar in case I can't find food.
I need that, yeah.
And then I said, some beer would be nice. Any kind is fine because I don't want to be. I was like, if you had some beers, I'd probably drink some. Makes you a little loose on stage.
Yeah.
But the first time I showed up to this event, there's like a little runner going around. She goes, I'm so sorry, we couldn't find the Japanese beer. And I went, what? And she goes, the Japanese beer that was on your rider. I was like, I don't think I said that. And she goes, we're trying to find the Japanese beer. And one, I would never use the term Japanese beer because the Japanese beer program is such a diverse
There's a
beer.
lot, yeah.
I would have named Hitachino Nest Brown Ale if I wanted it.
Very specific.
But no, I think all beers are roughly the same. And I literally said. And so I'm like going through my email trying to verify exactly what I said because this poor person's scrambling around trying to find a Japanese beer. And so it completely backfired, the thing where I was tremendously rude and ruined this poor girl's day.
That's exactly what I don't want. And I try to I'm a bit of foodie. I'm a foodie on the road. I try to go to very fun restaurants. So I'm like, I also don't want to ruin that meal.
Yeah,
I'll get I'm going to come and eat like some slop back there.
Yeah, I divide food into two categories. There's like medicine and then there's fun. You get protein, vegetables, caffeine because I need it or else my brain starts to hurt.
Yes.
And then everything else is like leisure and fun time.
Leisure and fun time.
Where's your favorite place to travel on the road for food?
Right now, I keep saying this, Calgary.
No shit.
I literally just came back from Calgary, and my friend Darren McLean is a chef. He's got 2 restaurants out there, 3 I think now. it's the best food I've had in my life. Like I can't. Also, like I don't have a lot of chef friends, so it's like the one time I get spoiled and they bring out like he's like, ooh, he picks up the menu and everything comes out. I'm like picking out like Wagyu and like crazy fresh fish in Calgary, Alberta, which is crazy. He has like shipped in. I went to I don't want to say restaurant. I went to one of the worst restaurants of my life in Winnipeg. I'm so mad. Everyone in town's like, go to this restaurant. I like fancy stuff. I'm not going to complain about a bill. The portions at this restaurant. I left. We ate the whole hummus tray when we got to the club because we were like, we were starving. I've never been. The bill was $350, and I had a crumb
In Winnipeg.
and everyone there was like, go to this restaurant, and I'm like, I might say it, Dear Almond. I don't care. I can't believe how dare you charge the amount. Like, also, it wasn't if you're giving me it was one of the order things said stuffed chicken, and I'm like, oh, a whole bird's gonna come out, stuffed to the gills, and they bring out this piece. I don't even know what it was. On top of 1 grain of rice. I mean, I brought the guy who opens for me, Alex, and we were like, how do we share this? Do we both kiss it to get a taste?
French kiss, make out.
Like I don't understand. It was unlevable. I was very upset.
I can make enemies in Winnipeg. I don't give a about Winnipeg.
I mean,
frankly,
I made one. I talked about it all weekend, and everybody on stage was like, yeah, the place sucks. I'm like, then why did everyone tell me to go?
There's a weird thing where I view Canada just as one, I guess, large state.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And as far as like regional distinctions, I was like, you have the Quebecois, they're doing stuff with French fries that I don't necessarily approve of. And they got good bagels and smoked meat.
You're saying you don't like poutine? Have
Poutine,
you had proper poutine?
I've had it like at pubs in Montreal.
You have with the cheese curds, the squeaky cheese curds.
I get it, but I grew up in Southern California. We have something called asada fries, where you go to your local Mexican joint.
Those are very good.
And it's just like poutine, but then you got all the salsas and the cheese. And I get the cold weather though. You know.
Did you eat poutine sober?
No, absolutely not.
You used to be blackout.
Quite blackout.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You still didn't like it? No, that's the problem.
I still like it, but just like compared to what I grew up on, everyone has their own regional tastes.
Sure, but it's a hangover food. It's not like I'm not going to get that at 2 p.m. It's bizarre
100%.
behavior.
But you grew up in Toronto, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite like regional delicacy of Toronto, or is it just such a metropolitan that you kind of have?
It's such a metropolitan. We didn't really have like anything specific, and we're such a diverse city that like our Indian food's amazing. Our Jamaican, we have this like jerk chicken place that people are like still rave about. It's unreal. We have like a amazing Chinatown. So I ate so much amazing shit growing up. So I don't have anything. For some reason, my parents weren't the best with food, so we used to always eat. If you want to bring it up, it's called Swiss Chalet. Have you heard of Swiss Chalet?
I'm familiar with Swiss Chalet, yeah.
We would get the family pack every Sunday. Disgusting. We would split like this chicken, and it's very subpar rotisserie chicken, but it was home.
I've only had they sell their canned gravy, and we've like imported their canned gravy from Canada to here.
The chalet sauce?
To try. Yeah,
yes,
the
it's not
chalet
bad.
sauce. It's not
Salty.
bad. It's very salty, and there's like a strange spice palette to it if you're just expecting a gravy.
Yes.
There's a strange pumpkin pie essence to it that you're not expecting. If you grew up on Swiss Chalet, I'm sure it's very normal.
Because I didn't call it a gravy. We knew that was the chalet sauce.
Yeah. But it's a thick,
it is
starchy.
It is. I guess a gravy, but like it was only there, and it was so. And they'd pour it out. And sometimes they'd refill your little mug, and it would be so thick. It would like clump in.
I need to do a whole cross Canada road trip to try and like educate myself.
Have you ever had Harvey's? It's like
what's a Harvey's?
Harvey's is like it's like a burger restaurant that's like kind of conjoined with Swiss Chalet sometimes, and it's one of the only places in Canada where you can go and pick what you want in your burger.
Oh man, like a Fuddruckers. We have a Fuddruckers.
Yes, like, I guess it's like that.
Yeah,
This is so rare, and I like sometimes when I go into high school, I'll be like, not like middle school, I'll be like, can I just get pickles? And they have to give you free pickles. So shout out to Harvey's for supplying me with pickles for lunch for several years.
Such incredible cultural learnings here.
See, we're very nice in Canada. We give free pickles.
Okay, let's go through some crazy celebrity writers. We've compiled a list right here, and we're gonna rate them on how much of a piece of crap that they are. So
I know one. Can I give you one? That's crazy?
Me one. Yeah, if you have any.
I have this insane one. Yeah, again, I found this out in Milwaukee. There's a comic who demands brand new Air Force Ones every single show. If they're doing a 5-6 show weekend, if they came in and the shoes weren't sitting there, they wouldn't go on stage.
Do they wear them?
No, not all the time.
But sometimes you think they put them on their feet.
Sometimes they put them on their feet, and then sometimes they would like give them away, but they're like expensive.
Sure.
And then they would like use that to be like, I'm going to give it away to the fans. So I'm like, however, extra charge
a little bit,
or this like insane, crazy tequila that would be like the highest end, and sometimes they'd have like one shot and just leave it there.
And you know who the comic is?
I know the comic.
You're not going to name the comic.
I'm not going to name the comic.
What if you told me afterwards?
I can tell you
I promise you I will never.
I'll tell you afterwards. LOL, the pinky promise is hilarious.
This is legally binding to me. I take this shit so seriously.
But I haven't.
I've never broken one of these.
I think I've done that since high school.
It carries into adulthood. You know what I mean?
Does it? It felt weird as
it's
heck.
weird and weirdly
I didn't love it.
intimate.
Dry
The pinky is
hands.
One of the most intimate fingers. Do I have dry hands?
I don't know. I don't think I've touched another man's pinky.
I don't know.
Years.
Now I feel like you're making it weird.
No, I am making it weird because I haven't done that. I'm all nervous now. That was the worst one though. The shoes to me.
Yeah.
Because it's like you'd make them go out if they weren't the right ones, the right size. That's insane.
Because I think it's also like a tennis player, right? They're very particular about when they break out a new racket, how broken that racket should be. I feel like if I'm a comic, I'm up there. You gesticulate a lot.
Yes.
I feel like your shoes are well worn on stage.
They are.
You're doing a lot of squatting.
Yes.
Legs are going up on stools.
Oh, and those shoes I wore for the special, those were uncomfortable. I was not feeling great in those. I was clamoring. I didn't wear boots. I wore usually All-Stars.
Yeah.
So I was not on my cadence felt off.
No,
I
the
wasn't
shoes,
pacing as much as I know.
You're athletes out there. The shoes are important.
You need to have it worked in. I thought it was very bizarre.
The craziest thing about Filth Queen is how much activity you got the crowd to do.
Yeah.
Because they were all acting out how they take their nude photos.
There was a lot.
Was that
more.
normal, or were you like, oh, we got something fun here?
No, I do a lot of crowd work, and they know there was a lot of crowd work we had to cut out. Actually, there was a lot. Yeah.
But crowd work's one thing, but then a man standing up and pressing his ass against the stage and pretending
that
to
was insane.
That was insane.
That was crazy. Yeah, no. Some people, I do get a lot of people that stand up a lot for some reason. I don't know why. I'm like, I can see you and hear you. It's very strange.
Yeah.
We had a guy this
magic.
weekend. I was in Calgary, the food place, and there's this crazy tattooed guy, and I was like talking to him, and in the middle of his set, another man ran from the back of the room behind this guy and was like, he's got arm bars in his arm. I'm like, what? He's like, he's got arm bars, rib for her pleasure. I'm like, who is this guy? Like another guy from the crowd. It was so crazy. I'm like, this guy was just in the crowd, knew this guy, knew about his arm bars.
What's an arm bar?
It's apparently for women. He had like 3 ribs technically put into his arm. Yes.
What?
Yes. It's I can send you the link on my YouTube.
This is like, if there's like sex ed in high school, I feel like this is a graduate course.
This is unbelievable.
This is the honor seminar.
I had no idea what was happening.
Incredible.
I was learning along with the audience.
Yeah.
And very confused. Very confused.
Diplo. So Diplo. Okay, wait. The unnamed comic with the Jordans. Like,
yes.
Scale of 1 to 10. How much of a piece of crap move that is?
I think it's like a 9.
That's pretty high.
It's pretty high. You're making these poor people go out and like find you, and then you're getting mad at them, and then you're like giving them away and acting like you got them.
Yeah.
So it's like they bought them. You're not doing anything.
So like in terms of who's fronting that bill, like it's the theater, right?
Yes.
And a lot of these local theaters aren't. Yeah, exactly.
It's the improv. I mean, they know they have money, but they're not like Air Jordan money over here.
That's crazy. Diplo on his tour in 2012, which that was like a very specific height of
Yes.
EDM, and they were doing a lot of it. I remember the Dada Life would throw bananas and champagne into the crowd.
Okay.
That's how my college apartment got 13 dozen bananas stomped into our carpet during one house party.
God.
That was a tough day. But anyways, he had a dartboard with Nicolas Cage's face on it, a gorilla and a parrot trained to say his name. We don't know if he actually got that. That's what he requested. Lost season 3 on VHS. 2 inflatable animals, parentheses, it's better if they're endangered species, and a violinist to play while he, quote, eats his cheese plates.
This isn't real. This sounds like a joke. This is like a sketch. This is like a Key and Peele sketch.
Well, this is what this is to me is like a Key and Peele sketch that was written by a fan of Key and Peele and didn't quite understand what was funny about Key and Peele. You know, this is somebody trying to be like, look how wacky, look how quirky. I'm Diplo.
Yes, there's
but
no
kind of
way.
missing it.
There's no way. The only one I now want to steal is the Nick Cage on a dartboard. That's hilarious.
And pretty easy to do. Print out Nick Cage's face.
I mean, I can do it myself.
Yeah, $15 dartboard from Target. You can fit
Not
that in a
hard.
carry-on.
Yeah,
Carry that
I
to
can.
Calgary.
There we go. Now I have a new thing.
I think you got that.
The rest seems absurd.
It's but in like absurd in a way where it seems like he's trying to draw attention to himself. He wanted the
Yes.
headline on, NME.com or whatever.
yeah. No, this is a cry for attention.
It's a cry for I think a lot of this stems from, the Van Halen Brown Eminem thing.
Oh, how the other one brought M&Ms.
Yeah,
Yes,
or they
yes,
wanted
yes.
no brown M&Ms,
Okay.
and it became like lore. And if they saw brown M&Ms, they knew that the club wasn't paying attention to detail, and they would have to check other things. But I think ever since that came out, you have people with these kind of joke writers.
Okay. But also, the brown M&M thing, who's sorting through those? I need to see them wash their hands. I need to see a glove on there. Picture someone licking their fingers in between and moving the stuff around. I can't. That's why I can't go to potlucks anymore.
Are you a germaphobe?
I saw somebody make weed cookies once. I'll never get over this. And I watched her make the batter, and in the middle, she sucked every finger, pet her dog, and went back to the cookies. And I was like, ah! And I was like, well, now I know. And that was the payment for a show. This is back in Toronto. She's here's your payment. I'm like, that's dog finger licking. I can't have that. I can't have those dog finger cookies. So I'm not really bad, but I like to see the washing of it. This seems like this is too much.
Too much. I don't even know what to rank it on a scale of 1 to 10, how much piece of crap. It's just stupid. Okay, we have Eminem on tour in 2010. I kind of love this. I think this is an Auteur's writer.
And this is peak Eminem, right?
2010? 2010 was maybe like, I'd say it's probably like 5 years past his peak.
Okay.
You know, what was Eminem doing in 2010? Like the D12 band?
Okay, he was doing like the Purple Hills?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's still there.
All right.
Bottled water, but not Evian. Jumbo shrimp and cocktail sauce. 6 Lunchables, turkey and ham with cheese. And then French's mustard, Myers honey mustard, and Grey Poupon.
This is great.
This is wonderful.
This is a perfect writer.
It really is.
What are we talking about here?
It's
this
simple.
is unbelievable.
It's easy.
It's cost effective.
He knows what he wants. He's sort of telling us that he's got
Simple stuff. Mustard man. Had no idea.
mustard man.
I pictured him more of a mayo guy. Eminem looks like a mayo man.
That's a racial
Is it?
stereotype. That's a racial stereotype right there.
Am I getting canceled? Sorry, Eminem. Sorry, Marshall Mathers. I didn't know you were a Grey Poupon guy. I pictured more of a Hellman's kind of guy.
Yeah, fair enough. The Myers honey mustard. That's a deep pull. That's a deep
That is
pull.
good.
I kind of love that.
I do like that one.
This is a man that knows what he wants, and I accept that. Eminem.
This is
he's right
perfect.
now,
I think that's a 10 out of 10. That's a great writer.
Agreed.
Lunchables is silly. Stupid. Who cares?
It is silly.
I kind of
Also,
like Lunchables still too.
I mean, listen, they still.
They're not supposed to.
And imagine 3 different mustards on the Lunchables.
That would be nice.
That's a luxury that you never get.
And I
in
like a
your adult life.
charcuterie. Sometimes when you see charcuterie left out, flies.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
it's all sealed up.
Sealed
It
up?
Flies. Yeah.
That's smart. I kind of like the open air charcuterie.
Yeah.
Though. It's better at room temp. This is a bit apocryphal. This one is not fully fact checked, so we're gonna go ahead and say this is what Kevin Hart allegedly wanted on his 2022 reality check tour.
Okay.
I saw a glint in your eye when I said Kevin Hart. 1 specific stool from Amazon. No substitutions will be accepted. This is the Winsome brand 29-inch tall square leg flat top model.
For the stage. For the stage? Or for him just to stand on backstage?
Unclear.
Okay.
8 bottles of Ciroc vodka in peach, coconut, amaretto, and pineapple. He apparently wanted 140 roamers, which were 140 people to roam around the theaters and make sure that nobody was on their phones. So effectively a secret Kevin Hart police force. And then 5 females, ages between 21 and 27 with athletic/sexy build. They must be go-getters and very approachable and attractive.
Well, now I hate this.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the one that really just turned my stomach there. And
Allegedly.
I believe this. Hey, I don't know Kevin Hart personally, but I'm just saying I know a lot of male comedians, and that sounds like something that they would love to have in their writer.
Yeah.
What's sitting up close so their jugs are flopping around? What are they doing here?
I don't know what they're doing there.
Disgusting
There's 140
behavior.
roamers. I do kind of like the idea of being able to request a type of person on your writer, though. Because if I could just have like 3 fantasy football bros who love talking about waiver wire pickups midweek.
Okay,
You know?
I mean,
so
that's
I can just
fun.
I can
Yes.
drink my beer, any kind of beer is fine. I can just sit with these 3 dudes.
Well, I mean, I guess technically I kind of have that because I now I need a guy
hung
pants
gentlemen.
off, big hog right in the front. I don't go on
Icelandic
stage.
strong man.
I have like for my special two for the second show, we kind of curated the front row more because we wanted people who looked like
that's a
more
thing?
energetic. Yes, because the first show there's a guy in the front row who didn't react. This is a similar show. I'm like, well, that's distracting, and he didn't laugh one time at me. So the second show, we kind of got more people that looked more like my bigger fans. Like it's always like girls with green hair, septum piercings. I know my fans.
I think we have a similar vibe in our fans group, being
tattoos,
honest, yeah.
lesbians. I'm like, bring them in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
front, bring them in the front.
Same, the
But-
Lesbian Jock Alliance. It's
Yes,
like this. Yeah,
yes. And I like couples in the front. Because if it's just women in the front row of my shows, they get weird and nervous and only talk to me, or they get too drunk and they're talking too much. And I can't tell them to shut up because they get mad at me. So I need like, I guess it's, I don't know. I don't like, unless I'm taping something, I don't say anything.
It's kind of some punching bag dudes a little bit because like it's it's like easy to they can kind of like take it. Like I feel like I'd be an
Yes.
incredible front row guest.
Oh, I would
I'm a
rip you
great-
in shreds.
Oh, I want you to.
That dry pinky finger, you're
100%.
screwed.
Yeah, you can do a full 10 on that dry pinky finger.
I used to, I can do more than 10. I used to have, and this is real, before I had my boyfriend, I used to have no single men alone in the front. Because I went through a phase where I guess my stuff is very sexual and men thought that after because I talk about it. Then they get to have their way with me. So I would have like weird men. And then they wait for me after the show for way too long, and I got really uncomfortable, and I started feeling unsafe. Yeah, there was one time I went on stage, and it was like literally 8 single men in the front row, all like, and I was like, ah! And like the whole set, I was just thinking the back row was bad.
Yeah,
and they're not, they're picture the men that are coming to my shows. They're like scary like metalheads, like basement boys who just came out for the first time in 15 years. So I was like, there was a lot of scary. But anyways, I guess I'm like, but I would never, I'm the opposite of that. That's bad, and I believe it, and it's gross.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's one. That's a one.
Also, just you have enough money. If you hate the phone thing, get the little phone sheets that if you go to concerts, you lock your phone up.
It would seem reasonable.
Look, if you're gonna post my stuff, if you're gonna film me, just make sure I don't have a double chin. That's what I'd say. Get a good angle.
High angle, baby. High
angle.
Rihanna 2010. This to me is really beautiful. A very soft animal print rug that she can walk on barefoot. White tulips, white Casablanca lilies, or white freesia with no foliage.
That's it?
That's it.
No food?
I mean, there may have been food, but this was the headline I think that people ran with.
Sniffing back there? Sniffing and walking around barefoot?
I don't know what Rihanna's eating.
I like that. I feel like she's not eating for a show.
No.
She's very svelte.
Yeah.
That's nice. Civilized. Classy.
I like the idea of Rihanna putting herself in this headspace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you do anything like that to put yourself in a headspace?
No.
The hummus just gets you there?
I really actually do nothing. I think I need to do more. Now I have a new thing. I have my playlist play outside when people walk in.
Nice.
Because I am like, it's like, Rat, Guns N' Roses. Classic.
It fits with the
It fits
crop
with
sleeves
exactly
and
what I look like
right
now. Yeah, because it's like, and people kind of get hyped up. They're like rock show.
I love that. There is one celebrity writer that I had to get to because it has become very famous. This is from 2015. It has been known as Guacamole Gate. So Jack White was supposed to play a show at University of Oklahoma, and in the writer, they said it started with, "This is a no banana tour. I do not want to see a single banana anywhere," which seems like this is the start of a weird joke writer, of a weird artist who wants to seem cool. But then they got very specific about the meals. They had 29 people and they needed hot lunches, including a soup course during lunch. But where it got really weird is that they sent a guacamole recipe that was wildly thorough, that they wanted it homemade. And this is a particular pet peeve of mine, but they misspelled Hass avocado. People think it's Haas avocado, but it's a double S, not a double A. And so I immediately don't respect Jack White for this. But 8 large ripe Hass avocados, cut in half the long way, remove the pits, save the pits, and slice into cubes with a butter knife. 4 slices down, 3 or 4 across. You'll scoop out the chunks with the spoon, careful to maintain the avocado in fairly large chunks. And then they advocate for putting the avocado pits back into the guacamole because somebody must have told the Jack White tour that stops the guacamole from oxidizing. It's simply not true whatsoever. So you're engaging in misinformation on that one.
Wow.
But this is a different level. And then the Oklahoma University newspaper published it, and then Jack White's crew apparently threatened to sue the University of Oklahoma paper.
You can't sue for
Come
that.
on, they're kids.
That's crazy, though. There's no clause on your. What do you sign? That's insane to sign a thing being like, "I do not post my rider." That's insane. These people get out of control. Sometimes fame gets people's head.
Especially a student show. Do you do, this may be a stupid question, do you do college shows?
I can't.
I did to college. They're adults.
No, I've done a couple. And
I'm not telling you to go to BYU, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. I've gone to a few, and then let's just say I've never gone back. I'm a little too much for those college kids.
Yeah. Have you been inspired throughout this to update your writer?
I have. I like the flower idea. I think it's nice, but I also don't want to waste.
Sure.
Because then I can't take them with me.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely gonna. I want something to get me in my headspace backstage. Maybe some like music back there or something. I don't know. It's gonna be the same thing. I'm gonna have the same thing.
People don't change.
I don't. Sorry, I'm easy. Not that way, but okay. I was. All right.
A new year really does feel like a clean slate. And learning a new language is one of those goals that actually feels exciting, not overwhelming. You don't actually have to clean out the attic. Do people have attics anymore? I don't think I've ever had an attic. But don't clean it out, learn a new language. Whether you're thinking about future travel, reconnecting with your family heritage, or just wanting to learn something new for yourself, Rosetta Stone makes it incredibly approachable. What I love is how easy it is to fit into real life. The lessons are short and intuitive, so you can jump in for 5 minutes or keep going longer when you have the time. And with True Accent, you get real-time feedback on pronunciation, which helps you sound more natural as you go, almost like having a personal language coach. Rosetta Stone has been a trusted leader in language learning for over 30 years with 25 languages to choose from. Their immersive method helps you learn faster and retain more without relying on English translations. Plus, the lifetime membership means you can learn one language now and another later with no extra cost. So don't wait, unlock your language learning potential now. Hot Dog is a Sandwich listeners can grab Rosetta Stone's lifetime membership for 50% off. That's unlimited access to 25 language courses for life. Visit rosettastone.com/hotdog to get started and claim your 50% off today. Go to rosettastone.com/hotdog and start learning today. Or in French, aujourd'hui. All right, Steph, we've heard what you and I have to say. Now it's time to find out what other wacky ideas are rattling out there in the universe. It's time for a segment we call Opinions Are Like Casseroles. All right, let's listen to that first opinion.
Hey, Josh and Nicole, and if there's a guest.
That's you.
My opinion, casserole, actually, it's more like a question, is a spork a spoon with tines or a round fork?
Incredible.
Also, when I was younger, my mom used to make me something called pear sauce, and it was made of pears and avocados. And now looking back on that, that's kind of weird. But yeah, love you guys. Bye.
Love you too.
When I was younger, that was a 6-year-old child.
That was a 38-year-old
How
woman.
do you, no
That was a
way.
38-year-old woman, 100%.
Are you serious?
No, I think that was a small child.
How does she? The fact that small child was like, back when I was growing up, you still are.
And you could smoke on airplanes back when she was growing up.
Unbelievable. I didn't realize that there was a visual here.
We do have a visual aid.
You
of
do
a
have a
spork.
spork. Okay.
But this is a very unique spork. So this is modeled after the sporks that Taco Bell used to have. But they
Okay.
discontinued them in 2021. But would you say that this is a spoon with tines or a fork with a bowl?
I'd say spoon with tines. Is that the wrong answer?
No, I would 100% agree with you. I think this is a very astute question because I think at this point you're going into sort of like like ontology and continental philosophy here. But there are other sporks that don't look like this. Some of them have very long tines and a very obvious bowl that was sort of crafted.
Okay.
And so I think there's a continuum of more spoon-heavy sporks and fork-heavy sporks.
I mean, you seem to know a lot about this, so I'm going to let you take this one because I'm sitting here going, that to me was just something to shovel food in my mouth. I'm not really looking at the pricks at the end. I'm using my fingers. Sometimes when I'm on the road, they forget to give me my cutlery. I'm eating salads. I'm eating a lot with my fingers.
I think you should.
Ground beef. We were just scooping.
Some cultures only eat with their
Hey,
hands.
this is my
cultures.
spork. It's just a scooping hand motion.
I'm reading a book about the history of utensils right now.
Wow. Okay.
Because I like to fucking party.
Wow.
I really
hey,
do.
you said we can't say that
I know,
word.
and I know. I'm so sorry.
And that's a
We're
child.
going into the holidays. I'm so sorry.
That's a child
Sweet
that
small
called
summer
in.
child. The pear sauce, the avocados, and the pears. I think it's probably your mom trying to get some vegetables in you, trying to introduce them to you. Because when you said when I was younger, I can only imagine that was.
It sounds like a
3.
Gerber baby food, like when you have like mixed in little
Yeah.
glass things. Did you ever have that? Did you grow up in Gerber baby food?
I don't. Do you have memories of eating baby food?
No. No. God, I don't have memories from under the age of 20. I drank a lot in college. No, I just remember I remember seeing my sister, I think, eating it.
Oh, here's another fact about me. We're learning a lot about each other today. I had the Guinness Book of World Records record for most baby food eaten in a minute.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Are
it
you
was-
joking right
no,
now?
I'm dead serious.
Is this real?
I can show you the plaque. It's in my office.
What? Do you have a plaque?
Yeah, there's like video of me doing it.
Really?
Yeah, I did it. I think I maybe
Why?
did it dressed as a baby. Well,
Okay.
We started a show where I wanted to break a world
Okay.
record, and I got pretty close on a couple. I stacked, I think, 109 scoops of ice cream on one cone.
Oh my gosh.
And so I guess I'm second all time on that. But
Somebody beat you out on that?
yeah, well, he got like 120. It was crazy.
Do these people have jobs?
Well, here's the thing. His job is a professional gelato maker.
Oh,
So he's
okay.
really
So he's
used to
practicing.
it. Also,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
did his
yeah.
in a freezer.
Oh, and you did yours.
I did mine out in the Burbank room temp.
Well, that's not enough. You need that cold freezer.
Yeah. And so then I figured the baby food, if I really just debased myself for a minute, and I used all of my, kind of CrossFit
Did you use a
training.
spork? Would you use?
No, spoon, but we tested a couple spoons.
Okay, wow.
I also tried it with a beer bong. And
How bad was your bowel movement the next day? Not good.
Yeah. Well, the good news is though, it's kind of just one continuous. There's almost no change. Your body did not have to convert anything.
No, your body was also very confused as to why you were going that far back in the day. They're like, this is strange, huh? What is that? Your big brag? You're like, I hate to slip this in, but by the way, when I was in grade 8th grade, to you Americans, I tried to grow my armpit hair out to see if I could go the longest, and I got about a weekend, and then I had to wear a t-shirt in pool class. I almost drowned. So, that didn't work for me. And then I realized I don't care about this as much as clearly.
And you know what? You got it out of the way early.
I did.
You could find that the journey is really what it's all about. Nope, not me. And then the guy that I took the record from, he re-broke it back, and I've now failed twice at getting the record back from Andre Ortal from Hamburg, Germany.
And they don't take your plaque back?
No, they can
that'd be
pry that plaque from my cold dead hands.
They came in, they're like, you don't deserve us anymore.
Here's what they don't tell you: you just have to pay $2,500 for the plaque. It's just such a pyramid scheme.
Plaque. Longest make your own plaque. Hair. Okay,
make your own plaque. Well, let's get to the next opinion.
Hey, Josh, Nicole, and Nicole's unborn child. Jesse from Orlando here, first-time caller, long-time listener. This definitely isn't the second time I'm calling, and I definitely didn't mess up the first time. As someone from North Carolina roots, I wanted to get your Californian hot takes on the greatest of all breakfast meats, liver mush. If you guys are confused, just ask Rhett and Link. They'll know what you're talking about. Also, I wanted your thoughts on a hybrid dessert that I'm workshopping. In honor of my family's southern roots and my wife's Cuban roots, I want to take the back-of-the-box Nilla wafer banana pudding recipe, but swap out the bananas with Maduro. Do you think it'll work? Would it not work? Thanks. Love you both.
Okay, so
we should address your unborn child.
Well, we should address about the unborn child.
Okay.
So there's normally another co-host called Nicole.
Okay.
Nicole is currently out on maternity leave, and Nicole's child is now born.
Okay.
So they must have left this message while unborn. Yeah.
I was very confused.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on right now.
You're subjected to a lot. I thank you for rolling with that.
I'm very good at improv. I don't know what liver mush is. What is that?
Liver mush is
I'm assuming liver mushed up.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's it.
But it's with cornmeal and just pig fat and all that kind of stuff. But there's a Northeast delicacy that I grew up eating called scrapple. It's like a very Amishy kind of thing. It's just a brick of fried mush meat.
Okay.
I feel like there's got to be an equivalent in Canada.
No.
No?
No.
It's cold up there.
Maybe like the fur
traders.
I don't know.
They gotta.
They weren't eating much. They were sucking on meat and dipping it into the snow. I don't know what they're doing up there.
There's got to be
I really don't know anything.
There's got to be a Canadian version of
liver mush. So what do you eat this with, a cracker?
No, so you actually you fry it until it's crispy. So the cornmeal gets crispy when you fry it and the fat renders out. And so it's like scrapple is what I can speak to. You set the liver mush into a sort of pate. You cut it while it's cold into a brick, and then you just sear that down, and it renders and gets crispy.
Okay.
And then you put that in a roll with typically grape jelly and mustard.
I don't like this. This is disgusting.
Nobody likes this. You don't eat scrapple because you like it. You eat it because it's there.
Well, just don't put those things together. Why you just don't eat them? This makes no sense.
Times were tough. It's
put the mustard. Why is the jam in there?
Well, yeah, because the scrapple tastes pretty bad, so you're gonna want the mustard, but then it still tastes pretty bad, so you're gonna want the jelly.
I gotta move there because I'm gonna lose some weight. This is good. This is a good diet for me. Yeah, this is perfect.
Oh, Amish.
I don't need Ozempic anymore. I'm gonna go to friggin' Amish food.
And then the dessert, the banana pudding, but with maduros with fried plantains.
That sounds good.
I've done it. It's not. I know.
Have you done everything? What have you not done?
A little bit. I don't know. It's kind of I feel like you're here on a very special day. I did this because I cooked for somebody's 4th of July pool party.
Okay.
But I wanted a little bit of a conceptual menu, so I kind of did which America are you talking about? So I did an entire South American menu.
Okay.
So I kind of, did chimichurri smash burgers and all that kind of stuff. But I made this Nilla wafer, except I used these Venezuelan coconut cookies instead of Nilla wafers.
Okay.
But did the banana pudding with fried plantains. Fried plantains are a lot starchier, which is why you have to fry them. And so starch, when it gets cold, kind of just hardens up. So if you imagine a cold mashed potatoes versus hot mashed potatoes, starch seizes up.
Yeah.
And so the Maduros, when they were cold, ended up weirdly kind of hard and kind of ruined the entire pudding.
Huh.
Yeah.
Ruin the entire pudding.
Do you have any
Throw
cooking
it out?
questions for me?
You throw it out or?
No, we all got hammered and we ate all of it. But
Okay, yeah.
I do this thing too where I cook something and I say, this is dog shit. I hate this. I hate myself. And then and then everybody else is like, this is the best thing I've ever had. Thank you for this. And I go, no. I
this
can't
is
love
crap.
myself or my creation.
Wow.
So you can't love me or what I do.
Huh.
Yeah.
I never do that. I just go, this sucks and we eat it anyways.
Fair
I'm
point.
I'm never home.
Yeah.
And I have like 4 things I cook. I wish I had some questions. I'm just simply, my baking is so horrendous.
It's
I
tough.
don't like following instructions.
Yeah, I mean,
And I'm not listening to a teaspoon, then I'm putting too much in, then it's a pile of salt, or that's dry as hell. I don't know what's going on.
You and I are in
Flaking
the same boat on baking.
I can't even I try to make a no-cook protein ball, and I don't know. I wouldn't call that a ball, and I wouldn't call that no-cook. I don't know what I ate. It was a pile of sand.
I think
was
you probably
so
did it
gross.
right. I think that's just what they end up as.
No, I put way too much protein powder, and when you put it in your mouth, it was the Sahara Desert. It was so bad, but I ate the whole thing because I was like, I'm not wasting. I can't waste.
You got to start dry scooping.
I need a spork.
You need a spork?
I need a spork.
All right, Maggie, 1 more, 2 more.
Hi, my name is Tanner. My opinion is I like to have popcorn at night. It's our nightly routine, and I tried out
crazy.
some chicken bouillon powder on my popcorn, and it was delicious. Thanks.
Yeah. This guy's living on the edge. I'll tell you that.
You're dangerous, Tanner.
I can't
You're
believe
dangerous.
that Tanner thought that this was going to be a crazy take. Hey, get this. At night, popcorn. Oh, call the police. I can't do popcorn. I can't stand when a kernel gets in my tooth. It ruins the whole meal. I have to I have to get up and get it out the whole time. But I like the dill pickle seasoning. And I love at movies, I douse when they got that free butter over there.
Oh, the butter.
Oh, that liquid butter. Oh, it's so gross. I love it.
I'm not a liquid butter guy because when your hand gets too liquid buttery, it's just like hydrogenated fat. So when that gets cold, it kind of hardens onto your fingers like wax.
You don't like hard things, do you?
Don't like hard things. I like my no, but what
There's a warning on this episode.
I'm drinking at least 128 ounces of Coke Zero, and especially if they
Wow.
got one of those the freestyle machines.
Yes.
where you can put like grape flavoring in
You're
it.
slopping in some new
Going
stuff.
crazy.
Yeah.
And so
okay.
my hand is constantly cold with the grape Coke Zero.
So you can't have the.
I'm pissing 4 times during Dune 2.
You don't want butter. Well, I mean, Dune 2, we're all pissing 4 times.
We're all pissing
It's
4 times.
way
Yeah,
too
yeah.
long.
It's a great piss movie.
It's all I remember was pissing.
And I missed the weird sex scenes in that.
I
because
didn't see anything. I was pissing.
I was pissing. There was like a black and white, a dude bald.
Didn't
Very
see it.
confusing. Vampires. There were vampires.
There's
when I got back.
vampires?
There's vampires when I got back.
Maybe I didn't see this movie.
Austin Butler, he's like a
I don't
black
think I saw this.
well, you know.
I was too busy sucking butter out of the popcorn machine. That's what I call pissing. My head just under the butter.
All right, Maggie, line one up.
Hey, guys. It's Sage from Pittsburgh. I
Great name.
just saw on Reddit that Tillamook is introducing a butter niaise product.
Yes.
I'm
big.
still in shock, so I kind of need you guys to be aware of it and tell me how to feel about it. Thank you.
Love Tillamook.
Love Tillamook.
I do. I'm a big Tillamook head. Love the cheese. What is this? Butternase.
Have you ever like put mayonnaise on the outside of a grilled cheese and grilled it?
I have not.
It's really good because it's just eggs and oil, so it kind of cooks into a nice nice greasy sheen on top. But they're getting the best of both worlds with butternase, and it's meant to be spread on a grilled cheese.
Just specifically for grilled cheese.
Yeah, pretty much.
Man, college fat Steph would have loved this. This sucks.
Bring her back, Steph.
No,
She
we
can
got
come
LA.
back.
LA Steph can't
She
have
can
this.
part- no, come
she
on.
can't.
Calgary Steph can.
Calgary Steph can for sure. LA Steph has to go home and do a workout after even looking at that. This is crazy. That seems. How long does that last? Forever?
Yeah, there's no what would go bad in that. That's just pure fat and salt. It's great.
No, I don't know if I can get behind that. Butternase. It's a weird consistency. It's looking like.
Yeah, a lot of the pictures of it outside the jar seem to be kind of chunky. I will say this is a relatively popular Vietnamese thing. I grew up in a big Vietnamese neighborhood in Orange County.
Okay.
And so they would mix like a very egg yolk rich mayonnaise with butter, and they would smear that on the banh mi.
But they're making it fresh.
Yeah, they're making it fresh. Yeah.
Okay, that's.
They would just sell it in like loose, like red Solo cups too.
Oh.
I was buying my Vietnamese butternase loose.
Wow. Like, this sounds like it's off the black market. This
Yeah,
is
at the boiled
crazy.
peanut spot.
What do you want on Facebook Marketplace? You're like, I need some spreads.
Just wander around, man. Wander around Little
gosh.
Saigon and get it. And so there is like a precedent for this in other cuisines.
Huh.
Hey, Josh. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Maggie. This is Sam from Oakland, California, the greatest city in the world.
Debatable.
And I'm calling with a opinion casserole that may be a little strange. I am a Jim Bro meathead.
Okay.
Shout out Josh. And
Shout out both of us.
I eat a lot of chicken breast.
Not dry. It's not dry. It's wet.
And I buy it from Costco.
Oh, now
and
I'm listening.
I'm cooking some right now. I don't know if you can hear it. I just flipped it. And I buy it from Costco. And it comes vacuum sealed, and there's like these juices inside of it. And my opinion casserole is that I cook the juices because they're all protein, and they kind of cook like egg white. And then they cook real fast. So when I'm waiting for my chicken breast to finish cooking,
No, he eats those pieces.
I eat
No.
the
No.
chicken breast juice
No.
scrambled egg
I'm
white
actually going to
thing.
gag.
And it's really tasty,
No.
and I eat it. Love the pod.
No. No.
I love you.
Yeah.
This is a single man.
God
This is a
bless us,
single
everyone.
Gym head man.
Hey, you got grilled dinner. This is boy munching right here.
That's-
This is boy munching.
I rinse my chicken. I take it out and I rinse it. I feel like whatever that juice is bad juice. That's drizzled off juice. That's Costco, Kirkland, warehouse juice. I don't know what that is. Don't call that chicken scraps. That's bad juice.
Well, so I can
Chicken wetness.
I
Chicken
can,
sweat.
I can speak to this from like an actual like food safety standpoint. So rinsing your chicken has been proven to be significantly more dangerous than not rinsing
Really?
your chicken. Water droplets can pick up the salmonella and just sort of deposit them within an 8-foot radius. You're effectively spraying your kitchen with salmonella.
Well, wait. I'm not putting.
I know
I'm
you're
not putting a fire hose.
hosing.
in-
Yeah, okay. No, but
no.
you don't have a water droplet. You know, they
No,
go far and wide.
no, that's a stupid person.
The NHS
It's
had
a
to put
light.
out a PSA
No.
about don't wash your chicken.
I'm renting. You think my water pressure is that high? Are you insane in
a
Los
slow
Angeles?
dribble of
It's
rust water.
nothing. I have to like really beat it
Yeah.
in there. That's crazy. That's the reasoning.
But the thing you're most worried about in chicken is salmonella, right? That's like the killer.
course.
But salmonella, the insta-kill temperature is 165. So no matter what, you get your chicken 165, which is USDA fully cooked temp. All that salmonella is dead, no matter what funky juices were on it.
Okay.
So technically what he's doing, infinitely grosser, but infinitely more safe than what you're doing.
Wow.
Because what he's eating is something called albumin, which is the egg whitey thing you're talking about. So you're right that the chicken juices have
the word
protein.
albumin is not edible. This is a problem. This should be on the periodic table. Albumin is at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm trying to show
This
you
is
a picture.
gross. Albumin is not. You're not going to go to a restaurant, but guess who would serve that? Deer and almond in Winnipeg.
Yeah, so
albumin.
see this like white shleim
Yes,
on
I
the
hate
salmon?
that.
Yeah.
I hate that.
The white shleim on the salmon.
No, I have to throw that out. It makes me sick.
Well, he's eating it straight out of the
No,
pan.
that's I can't. You know what? That guy better be jacked. He better have the little gutters at the side. He better have a full. If you're eating albumin, you better be yoked up.
If you don't bench 125 kilos at least for 3, not 1 rep max, I think you got to stop eating the albumin.
Unbelievable.
Well, on that upsetting note, Steph,
I
thank you so
was
much.
hungry. Thank you. Now I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah,
Thanks for
between the
having me.
liver mush and this dude eating albumin out of the pan.
sick.
Where can people find you?
On Instagram at Steph Tolev. Everything's on there. My ticket links. I'm touring a lot every weekend. So come see me.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna post up in the front row every single LA show.
Please don't.
Man spreading, looking weird, extra dry in the hands. Thank you all so much for listening to A Hot Dog is a Sandwich. If you want to be featured on Opinions or like casseroles, give us a ring and leave a quick message at 833-DOG-POD1. You can leave a message too if you want.
Sure. Oh, I should also say I have a podcast.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Keep telling them where you're at.
Since people are, I forgot. Steph Infection. I have a podcast that's not about food. You should come do mine. It's all about body stuff, and you're Mr. Jack.
Steph Infection?
Yeah, it's called Steph Infection. It's all about body-related stuff, not for kids. Please listen to that.
I would love it. I'm very,
do it.
very free with my body. I feel like I would do well in a nudist colony. For more Mythical Kitchen, is that the kind of vibe on the podcast?
No,
or
you're clothed or you're not coming
fair
in.
point.
Okay.
For more Mythical Kitchen, check out our other videos. We launch new episodes every week. We'll see y'all next time.